You can use the progressive tenses when you describe an action or an event in progress at a specific time. However, not all verbs can be used in the progressive tenses. Let's have a look at this example and see if there's any mistakes. Should children be allowed to have mobile phones? I'm thinking children should be allowed to have mobile phones for their safety. This is because with mobile phones, they can make a call to their parents when they are feeling unsafe or in an emergency. If they are not owning mobile phones, it is impossible for them to let their parents know about what's going on. On the other hand, some people are disagreeing that mobile phones can serve positive purposes for children. They are claiming that all children are desiring is to play games with their mobile phones, and this will affect them negatively. It is true that if parents are not caring about how their children use their mobile phones, children will misuse them. They should be remembering that mobile phones are existing to make their lives better, not worse. A lot of sentences are in the progressive tenses. However, they should be written in the present simple tense like this. Why is this so? Let's look at some explanations. There are verbs that are not used in the progressive tense. They are called state verbs or stative verbs. This is because the majority of such verbs indicate states of people or things. You have to avoid using progressive tenses when using these verbs. First, verbs like know, understand, think, believe, doubt, recognize, remember, agree, mean, promise are state verbs, and they indicate states of the mind. Also, verbs like love, like, desire, want, wish, need, dislike, hate, fear, mind are state verbs that show emotions. Verbs such as have, possess, own are state verbs indicating possession. Lastly, there are state verbs that indicate perception, such as hear, look, see, seem, appear, sound, smell, taste, and feel. They cannot be used in the progressive tenses. To give you a few examples, you can say or write, I remember his name. I like your earrings. The company has 22 branches. The movie seems interesting. But you cannot say or write, I'm remembering his name. I was liking your earrings. The company will be having 22 branches. The movie is seeming interesting. However, there are exceptions. Some verbs such as love, like, look, think, have, see, taste, and smell can express different meanings when they are used in the progressive tenses. Look at these examples. It looks scorching hot outside. She's looking out the window to check the weather. The first sentence cannot be put in the progressive, but the second sentence can, as it indicates an actual action of literally looking out the window to check the weather in progress. Now compare these two examples. I think that Mrs. Honey is a good teacher. Be quiet, I'm thinking about the answer of this crossword puzzle. In the second example, the speaker is actually thinking hard about something, whereas in the first sentence, the speaker talks about her opinion. Look at these three sentences. I have a bicycle. I'm having lunch now. I'm having a good time. In the first sentence, you cannot put it in the progressive tense, as the verb have indicates possession. However, in the second and the third examples, the progressive tense can be used as they mean eat and spend, respectively, not possession. Look at these examples. I saw many beautiful boats in the harbor. I'm seeing Jeff. The physician is seeing a patient. The first sentence states that the person saw beautiful boats. In this case, you cannot put this sentence in the progressive as the verb see shows perception. Unlike the first example, when the verb see is used in the progressive, like it is in the second example, it means dating. So the second sentence means I'm dating Jeff. If the verb see is used in the progressive as in the last example, it means meeting or consulting. Look at these last examples. The pie tastes great. Mom was tasting her pumpkin soup when Aunt Marie called. The first example means the pie is delicious and has good taste. However, in the second example, it means Mom was trying a small portion of the soup to check the taste and possibly to see if it needs seasoning. So this is actually describing a physical action in progress when she received a call. To sum up, remember that you cannot use state verbs in the progressive tenses, but some state verbs can be used in the progressive form. But in this case, the meaning changes, sometimes significantly. Have a look at these exercises and decide which one is grammatically correct. Have your own answers ready before you check the answers with me. Let's find out the answers together. In exercises 1, 2, and 5, they must be in the present simple because they are indicating perception or mental state. However, in exercise 3, it should be in the progressive tense because the girl is physically smelling the roses. So, in this case, the verb smell is actually used as an action verb, not indicating perception. In number 4, the verb have is not used here to indicate possession. So in this case, you can use the verb in the progressive tense. Please download the PDF to see a list of state verbs and do the exercises to know how to use them properly.